I'm here at Sneak Peek with Geen Hillman, the marketing director for Clik Elite bags. Clik has got some really interesting bags with features I've never seen before in a camera bag. Geen, can you tell us a little bit about your product line?
You bet. Clik Elite makes packs for outdoor photography, adventure photography, and we include features like hydration and nice harness systems to carry your gear outdoors for real sportsmen, sportswomen. This particular item right here is the Body Link. It's got a unique feature in that it's kind of like a little tripod in your lap. You can carry. I've got a smaller camera on it now, but it's made for large lenses, like a large 70 to 200 zoom lens. If you're holding and waiting for nature or other sports, it'll hold it steady. And also with the new video function on a lot of the SLRs now, it makes a nice steady cam. And then you can kind of get to the main body like this, and you can carry a smaller camera setup or a large camera setup. And then when you're getting to where you go, you can just carry it on your back like a regular backpack.
Well, that's really great. So it functions as a backpack. You don't have to wear it in the front, but once you get there, it's really sort of a steady rest for the camera. Exactly. You know, not as rigid as a tripod, but a whole lot better than holding that 70 to 200 on your hand all day long. Exactly.
Yeah, when you're waiting for the eagle to land or whatever, it's nice to have just a rest there for you. So.
Well, that's really great. And you got a ball head on here. Is that your ball head, or it takes any kind of adapter?
This is our ball head, but it does not ship with a ball head. Everyone's got their own special likes when it comes to that. So you can do a quick release ball head that will mount to our Clik mount system here.
Okay, and so the Clik mount system, it's a standard like the thread you'd see on a tripod.
Exactly, exactly.
Tripod legs.
Yep.
Now this looks like a lot bigger unit here. This is more like a whole weekend or a week-long backpack. But it's got some hidden features, I guess.
It does, yeah. This is one of our largest packs. You can actually buy this pack without what we call the Clik stand feature. But this one in particular comes with, which at first looks like just an external frame, which is really helpful when you're carrying a lot of weight. But it also, with just this back panel, will come out and adjust to a few different sizes, to the angles. It really helps a lot when you're in snow or sand. Keep your gear out of the snow. It also, we're missing the hardware at the moment, but we'll mount a camera or lighting system at the top here and extend up to twice the pack's height with that feature. This is really handy when you want to do off-camera lighting, which is really popular these days.
Oh yeah. So you might be handling the camera, but you could put a flash or strobe or something, a remote strobe, and have it illuminating the subject.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's really quick and easy. And the pack itself is obviously designed for photo gear, as well as a good amount of outdoor gear that you might need in the backcountry.
That's really great. Yeah, oftentimes you see like there'd be a photo backpack, but it's just for carrying your camera. And if you're going on a backpack trip, what are you going to do with all the rest of the stuff? And this is the answer.
Exactly. You can strap a tent and a sleeping bag on here and go overnight.
Well, that's really great. And so what do these sell for?
The chest pack that I showed you, which is the Body Link, it comes for $200 retail, and this is the Nature with Clik stand, which goes for $310.
Wow, that's great. Well, there you have it, the Clik Elite bags. Digital SLRs can make great video tools, but it can be tough working off of that little LCD screen on the back of the camera. I'm here with Bernie Keach from Marshall Electronics. They have some monitors that really take it to a whole other level for digital video with an SLR. Bernie, can you tell us about your product?
Sure. Marshall Electronics is a major manufacturer of LCDs for the broadcast industry. We make a number of camera top monitors with a number of features for DV users, DSLR users, and high-definition camera users. So, since we've been manufacturing these monitors for quite a while, we've come up with a number of features that helps that digital SLR user that can't really do all the things he's got to do on the back end of the monitor. So, for instance, we're able to take the signal out of the monitor, out of the camera, and put it into our monitor. We have a number of features. One is a focus filter. So as I go into the focus filter and rack my focus in and out, you can see the red lines indicating when we're in focus. Another feature is a 4x expander. So I can 4x expand this out, and now you can see I can get down to the fine detail in the case here as far as the focus goes.
Boy, that's great. And that red line, the processing it's doing, it makes it real easy to see when you're in focus. So it's not a matter of trying to discriminate, it's a little bit blurry, it's a little bit sharp. It tells you right away.
Exactly. It's a lot easier to use than the 3-inch LCD on the back of the camera, and you know when you're in focus. Another feature we have is a false color chart. This is a false color chart where we map your exposure and your lighting on the scene. So you're never underexposed or overexposed. We'll give you a color chart that indicates just where you are. You can go to YouTube and see a number of videos that explain how to use this. It's very intuitive. You use it a couple times and you know right where you are on your exposure.
Oh, that's great. And then you're not dependent on the LCD. It's, you know, oh, it looks bright enough to me, but if I'm in a dark room, you know, that might look, you know, what's too dark might look bright, and if I'm outside, washed out sun, it's going to look too dark.
People have a tendency to adjust contrast and brightness to give actually the lighting you want to see, and that doesn't affect your video picture. This tells you exactly what your chip is picking up and laying down on the recorded disc pack. Another feature we have are battery backs for the batteries you're using. You can order this for the Canon back, the Sony back, the Panasonic back. There's a number of battery brackets you can order for this and use out there to keep it portable, portable battery powered out there in the field. These list prices at $1,100. We sell them through regional dealers nationwide. You can go to our website, www.lcdracks.com, take a look at our distributors, and call around. And you can always call the office and ask for a salesman. They'd be glad to help answer any of your questions and help you out.
That's great. Marshall Electronics, professional video monitors for your SLR. These days, everybody has a GPS, and certainly anyone watching this has a camera. How do you put the two together? Well, I'm here at Sneak Peek with Oliver Perialis from Foolography, and he's going to show us a really unique little product. Oliver, what can you tell us about it?
Well, we've developed a really nice geotagging solution. It's a tiny Bluetooth module. Connects wirelessly to any Bluetooth GPS receiver, which you can keep in your pocket or in your backpack. And whenever you take a photo, the GPS position is saved directly in the metadata of this picture. So you don't have any more work at the computer, unlike other geotagging solutions, and you also don't have any cables cluttering the camera.
That's really great. It's incredibly tiny. I mean, it's just, and this is plugged into the multi-pin remote port on the camera. This is a Nikon D300.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it work with other brands as well? Or?
Not with other brands. It just works with the Nikon DSLRs from the D200 and up.
Okay.
So all the prosumer and professional cameras from Nikon.
Great. Yeah, and it's so small, so you just basically use your GPS you already own, which is as long as it's Bluetooth connection.
Exactly. It's compatible with all modern Bluetooth GPS receivers on the market. Mm-hmm. So if you have one already, it's probably going to work with that. Or you can choose from any that are currently available on the market, mm-hmm. and you can upgrade any time without having to upgrade the entire system.
Oh, that's great, yeah, so you get a better camera. Or if you wanted to have an external antenna for more sensitivity, it's not hanging off of the camera for you. And you don't have to do anything special to the camera. The camera recognizes it and puts the data into the EXIF automatically.
Yeah, exactly. It works directly with the camera. You don't have to change any settings. You just plug it up. It'll connect to the GPS, and whenever you take the picture, it'll be saved in the metadata.
And I was talking to your colleague Sophia earlier, and she told me this little story about how did this actually come about?
Yeah, I wanted a solution for geotagging for myself, mm-hmm. and I wasn't content with anything that there was on the market. So I developed this version here, the geotagger, the Holux GPS, a very popular one. Mm-hmm. I made a small cable and adapted it for the Nikon cameras. But even that wasn't good enough for myself, so I developed the Bluetooth module. Mm-hmm. And when I wrote about it on the internet, people were so interested that I decided, okay, I'll try to commercialize it.
Make a company and see if we can sell it. Well, that's great. And what does it sell for, and how do people go about getting it?
Well, at the moment it's only available directly via our website. We're building up a distribution network worldwide. That's what we're here for. Mm-hmm. And it's going to sell for 167 euros, mm-hmm. which at the currently bad exchange rate is about $220.
Right, we better buy it quick before the exchange rate goes up and be $500.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. And the website is Foolography, FOOLOGRAPHY.com?
Exactly, yeah.
Well, there you have it, the GPS tagger from Foolography.